Women of Reddit, what are things men write on their dating profiles that are instant deal breakers? When men list, mark in $, $, under profession, I don't understand, are they printing out counterfeit bills? I have seen so many guys put things like RIP grandmother 6th of February 2017. Yes, Tinder is totally the place to remember your deceased grandmother. Anything that insinuates you're too good to be on, insert dating site here. If you were really too good for Tinder, you wouldn't be on Tinder. Who's gonna be my ride or die? The male equivalent of if you can't handle me at my worst. If I see I can be your redneck Romeo one more time. Also, hearing about their ex-bad breakup, or if I read your profile and like what I see, I may reply to your message. Chill out there, narcissist Ned. Worked with a dude who got redneck Romeo tattooed on the back of his arms. One arm had redneck, the other had Romeo. He got it for his girlfriend, who cheated on him. Not on the profile, but when they message you out of nowhere and the first thing they say is sexual. I legitimately had a guy message me, "I want to shoot in your mouth," as a first message. Never saw or heard from the guy before, and that's how he thinks it would be appropriate to start a conversation. I mean, really. I have one guy who realized that I was up really early in the morning because it showed that I was signed into my app, and his message to me was, would it be okay if he came over to my house and rubbed my feet on his balls? WTF. Another guy's first message to me was him offering me his 4.5 inches. I just asked him if he was bragging or apologizing. God, family bull grind gains goals HMU. Get at me, double quote. Just chillin' HMU. A list of images I'm supposed to decipher that explain who you are. 420 is my middle name. I'm really 19, not sure why it says 26, haha. Too many images. Have usernames like Big Dick 34 or like Stilic. Putting a quote in their bio about how most women are crazy and how he's looking for a woman who isn't crazy. Complaining about exes on the profile is a big deal breaker for me. I'm still in love with my ex and I will dump you immediately if she calls. Bad grammar. Saying you like to party as if that's your favorite hobby. That weird review thing they do like best guy ever, the Times or something. I'm Times Person of the Year 2006. Ask me. If you can't articulate that much about yourself, swipe left. I've been seeing a lot of the word sapiosexual lately. I get that it's probably used with the best of intentions, but to me it comes across as pretentious. I'm an alpha. Okay, I haven't seen this yet, but when guys take a picture of themselves where the camera is angled up at their face from their lap, ? Nothing is more unattractive than a guy's sudden double chin and uninterested glare. It's the worst angle for anyone. It's the same look women get if they look up while giving a blowjob. It's not the best way to show off your face, guys. I'm afraid of people seeing me take a picture of myself, so I'm going to sit in my car and pretend I'm texting someone. My truck is the most important thing in the world, bye. But every country song says this is a great way to find yeah woman. Leaving it blank is the worst. I'm also sick of guys looking for a partner in crime. Don't say it unless you really mean it. I'm a 39 SWM, looking for a partner in crime. I am seeking to rob the First National Bank on Market Saint at 7th Ave. I need someone who has a steady hand and who can drive stick. After that I plan to commit insurance fraud. If you are good with computers, let's bilk some old ladies out of their money. This is from a guy who messaged me about all the red flags on my profile. This is what he said. You are probably boring, so you should at least be able to have a conversation. I would rather talk on the phone than text, so it's sad that nobody here can hold a conversation. I know how chicks are on their phones. Do not message me if you are not at least average in the looks department. Today alone I seen a chick who looked like Chris Farley and another that looked like Eggman. Do not message me if you're highly attractive, because I don't deal with high maintenance women and I'm not your piggy bank. Do not message me if you have children. I refuse to raise somebody else's cumstin, and again I am not your piggy bank. Do not message me if you were a S in the past. Shopping for a woman is like shopping for a car. Ideally we all want a new one, but if you have to settle for a used one, obviously you want the one with lower mileage. You should probably be shorter than me, also preferably younger. You do not have to be smart, and actually I would prefer you weren't, because I want a woman who brings a different perspective to the table. I am not looking for a woman who thinks she can boss me around. I am however looking for someone who is emotionally supportive and can help keep me in check when I lose my cool. I like to get absorbed in projects and have a tendency to ignore you, so if you're persistent in getting the attention you want, that helps. You can't expect me to do everything for you. A relationship is a two-way street. Don't message me if you aren't loyal. I'll drop you instantly. I'm not going to talk about myself. Do a little work to find out for yourself if you're good for anything. No drama all eyes. My kid comes first. You don't like that. Tough. So hostile. Blank profiles. Profiles that make it clear you are deeply full of yourself. Ones with shirtless mirror photos. Selfie in the bathroom mirror with toilet in the background is nice. Text talk or incorrect spelling. Agreed. I always cringed when I saw finding listed as an interest. The group picture with no indication of who you are. I'll assume you are the least attractive person in that picture and you are trying to use your more attractive friends to get me to click on your profile. Frequently that seems to be the case. That irritates me since it feels like you are trying to pull a bait and switch. Really, any list of people you don't want to date. It just makes you look like an butthole. Just filter out who you don't want. Admittedly, I haven't been single in 2 years, so I'm not sure if men are still doing that, but if they are, stop it. I remember when I was on Tinder, someone had Asian girls and girls under 5'4" don't even swipe right. The dude was Asian first of all, and second of all, if he doesn't swipe right, they're not going to match anyhow. About me, just ask. Likes, IDK, lots of stuff lol. Either that, or I'm a true gentleman just looking for a real lady. Self-proclaimed gentlemen are usually damaged, doormats, or wish reality was like TV 1950s. But the worst, the actual worst, only reveal themselves after you start messaging. The ones who make you carry the whole conversation. They never ask questions, even when they were the ones who initiated, and they give one-sentence answers. The worst. That's not my dog. Disappointment in one sentence. Looking for my queen. Frick off with that. Claiming to be looking for someone who isn't shallow or superficial, then listing all the physical traits you have to have, e.g., no fatties, must have at least C-cup breasts. Usually if a guy has to say he is X, he isn't really. Nice guy is the most obvious, but also alpha, down to earth, laid back, and smart. Also, you might be surprised how many guys out and out say in their profiles that they don't read. When I was single, I actually found this really helpful in weeding guys out. I have nothing against occasional pot smoking, but if a guy makes his whole dating profile about 420, I'm gonna pass. I don't smoke, so it would be too much of a lifestyle incompatibility if smoking vaping is his defining interest. I like Reddit notifications on trending posts. There's a question box you can check on OkCupid that says there are scenarios in which someone could be owed sex. Anyone checks it, immediate no. It's good that they have that box for exactly this reason. I'm most turned off by men that have a very specific set of rules or priorities. It makes it sound like they're saying this is the space in my life that you are expected to fill. Don't deviate from this. I was most attracted to a man that had a profile that described himself humbly and with humor. I was also very drawn to the profile picture with a big friendly smile. It felt like he was showing me his authentic self. Getting married next year, : Their sexual resume. I had one guy say he had a 10-inch dong, was down for cuffs, and loved to eat ass. Next. Also, I hate the term sapiosexual. I like intelligent people, but you sound like a pompous ass if you're using sapiosexual. Looking for a woman to spoil. If I had $1 for every time the word adventure was used, let's go on an adventure number. How about when they write hope I've piqued your interest? Nope nope nope. For pictures, when all of your Tinder pictures are with other girls or poor attempts to crop your ex out. I'm talking about every single photo here, people. Either A. You have no good pictures of yourself without your ex. which is a frequent case unfortunately. B. You are trying to portray yourself as being able to get a lot of girls, so you deliberately post pictures of yourself with only groups of girls. Anything along the lines of just tired of games or looking for someone who is real. You sound like a whiny person who has some serious baggage. I'm a nice guy. I don't understand why women don't like nice guys. Ditto about guys claiming they are intelligent and then saying women don't like intelligent guys. Oh no, I tease the very scary pancake man. Comment him not scared to make him go away. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video, or don't. Either way, have a great day you magnificent people.